Yeah, I think repetition and more time together will definitely allow them to continue to improve and gel and come together. I would agree, though, TJ. I thought tonight, compared to the game in Phoenix, that five-man second unit of Facu, Austin, PJ, Jeff, and Jamichael, they were really good tonight. You have two bigs that are so versatile that can pick, pop, roll, whatever it may be. Facu's ball pressure, just his tenacity, getting into guys, kind of being the head of that group's defense. And obviously, we rely on PJ and Austin to be great two-way players. So hopefully, as we continue to get more time on the court and game situations, those guys will continue to build in the right direction.
What did you see from Faku tonight running that unit offensively? It felt like there was a better rhythm offensively than there was as well.
Yeah, I mean, he plays with great pace. And that's one thing you love about Facu is that everything he does is with great pace, gets us into the offense quickly, makes scoring cuts, he sets hard screens. Um, he had 4 assists, only 1 turnover, which is a great ratio, obviously. PJ had 3 assists, no turnovers. And I mentioned that because turnovers continue to be a big problem for us. The other night in Phoenix, it was a big problem. Tonight, 21 for 20 points. And we have to be a lot more clean with the basketball because good teams don't beat themselves.
So the first two wins, both well under 100 points for your opponent. So how would you describe where the defense is at right now? Nicole just said it needs to be better, but I mean, how your two first opponents under 100? Where's the defense at tonight?
Yeah, I think it's okay. I mean, we're not celebrating. We gave up 54 points in our paint tonight, which is unacceptable. We knew that going in. We talked about that this morning. We talked about it in our personnel. Who's going to take the challenge of sitting down and guarding Keldon Johnson? Keeping DeJounte Murray, Derek White, all those guys out of the paint. And a lot of their baskets were just one-on-one blow-bys. So we have to be a lot better at the point of attack. Did a much better job in transition, rebounded the ball fairly well. But yeah, we still want to become a much better defensive team all the way around. Yeah, I mean, he's an MVP for a reason, right? I mean, it'd be foolish not to play through him in clutch situations. And I think some of our guys get a little frustrated that I call play after play for Nicola. Well, they better get used to it because that's not going to change. He's a great player. And when you play through Nicola, other guys get involved. If they're going to play him one-on-one, he's got a great chance of scoring. If they want to give a help, as long as we space the floor properly and react to the double team, we'll get a great look. It's a very simple game, and Nicola makes it even that much more simple. We had a couple of, aside from the turnovers, a couple of plays at the end where we were playing like we were down. I mean, the clock is our friend, and we were looking to attack and in situations where we shouldn't be. So we just have to be a little bit smarter with how we close out games and read those situations. Well, the first message was play some damn defense. They started off on a 9-2 run. And a big part of that, I think we had 2 turnovers for 5 points when I called that early timeout in the third. So you don't want to come out of the locker room and allow a team to open up on a 9-2 run. Loved how we responded. Obviously, I think we went on a 14-5 run, whatever it was, to retake the lead. And reminding guys playing through Nicola is a good way to go. And also find your spots. Like I thought we had some possessions where we were getting stops and we were playing with pace and we were attacking, and that's when we're at our best. So it's a good win, obviously, and there's nothing better than cleaning up all those mistakes after a win. So we're 2-0, and we have 2 back-to-backs coming up. We got Cleveland, Utah, and then we have, I think, Dallas, Minnesota coming up. So get some rest tomorrow, get back at it in the gym on Sunday, and hopefully we can get off to a great start with the win on the next game as well.
Coach, Michael Porter, it seemed like he didn't have the greatest offense tonight, but he stayed engaged. It seemed like his body language was good. You spoke about him not getting disconnected when he's not having the best shooting night. It seemed like he did that tonight. Was that what you saw as well?
Yeah, I think his greatest challenge, TJ, is obviously he was only 3 of 10, 1 of 5 from three. shooting numbers that you don't normally see from Michael Porter because he's such an efficient shooter. But he only had one rebound. I mean, so he's got to find ways. Okay, I'm not making shots. How can I create plays for my teammates? How can I rebound the ball and be, just a great offensive and defensive rebounder? And knowing that teams are going to key in on him. I mean, like when we're at full strength, you have Nikola, you have Jamal. Well, people are going in saying we got to take Michael Porter out, and so he's got to realize those nights when he's not making shots. There's so many other ways he can impact the game. But to your point, yes, he stayed engaged. He kept on playing. He had a big three in that second half, which was great to see the ball go in, and had some good defensive possessions as well.
Coach, you stuck with that all bench lineup again tonight, and I think in the first half they were able to expand the lead at the start of the game after they struggled the other night. What's going to be key for that group to keep it going and keep playing winning basketball?
Well, I think repetition will help that. I think the more opportunities they get Harrison, the more comfortable they'll get. Obviously, we had some time in preseason, time in practices to play together, but you cannot simulate a game atmosphere. So I think that will help. I do agree. I felt tonight was a huge improvement from the game in Phoenix, and hopefully then the third game against Cleveland will be even better. That group, I think, can be a great defensive group with Faku, with Austin, with PJ on the perimeter, with Jeff and Jamichael, the versatility that group has, and therefore they should be a great running team. That group should be getting stops, rebounding, forcing turnovers, and getting out and attacking in transition. They play with great pace, and that should kind of like be their MO. All right. Appreciate it, guys, ladies.